Sagittarius, thanks for joining me. This is your reading for the full moon in Capricorn. You'll see it up there. I'm sure you're bathing in that light because it's huge. It is here anyway. So where am I today? I am up in Golden Bay, beautiful Golden Bay. This is where the readings are coming from, and so there's a great view of that gorgeous moon up there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as always. Let's see what's on the story board today for you Sagittarians. We've got death coming out, wonderful transformative card. Is there a lot of new things you might be experiencing or discovering at this time? New things, new insights. Let's see. We'll talk about it. We'll go through, if you haven't joined me before, and clarify. I have a couple of other decks, so let's see. One more for Sagittarius. Okay. Transformation. Beautiful card. We see a lot of things being cleared or let go of in order to make room for something new to come through. It is a requirement at times. It can be quite a big transformation, maybe in terms of your social contacts, situation, maybe. For some Sagittarians out there. We've got the Queen, I should put my glasses on, shouldn't I? We've got the Queen of Swords coming through. I think a lot of Sagittarians don't really have a problem with cleaning and clearing with their own natural understanding. What I'm trying to say is understanding your own natural internal cycles. We've got the Queen of Swords, who knows, is very discerning, mentally very sharp. There's not a lot of emotion in this card at all. There's certainly a transformation going on here. We then have the Four of Cups. Water was never meant to easily sit with a solid four. You know, it's designed to flow, isn't it? Not to be always trying to contain it. That's the problem in the Four. That's the only problem in the Four of Cups, is that there's an instability here. Emotionally, is there a vulnerability and instability? The Four of Cups can also be about, excuse the light, it's the sun going down. So saying about opportunities that you don't see as opportunities. Offering. Is that going to go somewhere? Is that going to flow somewhere, this offering? I don't know. You know, and the Four. So we'll clarify that. Then we have the Seven of Swords. This can be a deceptive card, whether it's self-deception, whether it's kind of not very integrous activity or action around you, whether that's, you see that represented in someone in your world, or whether it's that thing of, you know, we just don't know how to go and get and ask what for what we need. So we go around the back door and take it. Is there any need to look at our, maybe, are we manipulative? Are we whatever's? But it could be, you know, just someone in your environment that you relate that to, or whether it's something within yourself, or whether it's something about the past 20 years. You know, I mean, sometimes we can have a realization that is so huge, such a big transitional shift, that we think, wow, I'm just going to, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do this. I've been pretty dedicated at this job, or I've been, you know, doing a particular thing for so long, but I'm just it's time to leave it and do something else. It could be anything, And then we've got this beautiful gift of the Ace of Cups. This is feeling the richness of your own emotional potential, Sagittarius. So let's go through, we'll clarify death, transition, moving through a space. We're getting justice coming out in a lot of these readings, the justice card. We're talking about a natural balance. We're talking about nature law, the need for everything to be in a level of balance and wholeness, and whatever way we see the scales in this card, whatever way we sometimes we're sort of just slapped in the face and we think, slapped in the face, it's like a realization that we need to be good to ourselves, bring balance into our lives. It's very difficult when there's a lot of responsibilities and things get out of whack, Anyway, we're speaking of natural law in that justice card. It is the way it should be. If there's a big transition going on for you at the moment, we've got the Four of Swords, respite and rest, because in that position, another four, very solid. In that position or state, we get a lot of information coming to us. A lot. That can help in times of transition. So let's try to get out of the light. Let's just soldier on. Let's see. Queen of Swords for Sagittarius here. There's a big lot of big deals going on here. It's a big deal. We come to the end of a cycle. Obviously, we've got death, justice, Queen of Swords. We've got the Ten of Swords. The penny drops, hand gesture, symbolic of understanding, like having an epiphany, Tiffany moment, This is the end of a cycle for you. The Queen wants to move forward with a huge level of discernment at this time. Four of Cups here. Four of Cups. We've got the Four of Swords. Four of Cups for Sagittarius. The nature of water, the nature of the emotions. It does want to move. Sometimes it feels like it's never going to happen. It's never going to start moving or something. Look, we've got the great manager, Knight of Pentacles, managing what has come into form very slowly but very reliably. Very reliable. How does that fit in with the Four of Cups? It's the fours are all strong. The emotional element needs to be able to flow as well. How do we combine those two things? How do we manage it within ourselves? How do we manage that within ourselves? Sometimes it can be quite difficult. Two of Wands, but we have the resources, Sagittarius. We have the forward sight. There's a lot of confidence in that Two of Wands. Seven of Swords, please. Sagittarius. Seven of Swords, we've overcome something, whether this has been an understanding about aspects of how we go about doing what we do, or that it's been about a situation, an external situation or person in our life, elements of deception. We have the Six of Wands, victory. There's a success here. There's a winning. There's an overcoming. There's a level of respect coming back to us because of that, because other people see that, right? Other people see it. Do you see it? Do you see that victory that's within you, Sagittarius? Because we've got the 7 coming out again. 7 of Swords. You have to see that. Do you see it reflected in the faces of people around you coming back to you? What don't you see? It's just what I'm getting here. It's just what I'm getting. Yeah, that's interesting. Because the 6 of Wands is a winning card. Do we see that we won? If that's, just let's go into a medieval zone here. Do we see that we won with integrity? Or we won something with a bit of illusionary deception? Is that it? I don't know. Could be anything for anyone out there, but whatever it is, it's kind of interesting. And there is a big transition going on for you, very much so. It's about truth, what is yours. Are you able to present your truth in an impersonal way? Because it is sort of impersonal, like without considering the feelings, without always considering the feelings of those around you. Can you just express your truth without it being somehow tempered by the people around you, is what I'm getting from this. We've got this beautiful Ace of Cups. It's a gift here. It's a beautiful, heartfelt, all those connections that you have. You're able to take that, to allow it to move through you like water does. Move. The pulse, the tidal, vein, throbbing of the veins, it's like it's moving through you. And then we have another ace, the Ace of Swords. Truth, emotion, mind, emotion. We're kind of reaching, this transformation really is this transitional period is the balancing of those two things, possibly within yourself, Sagittarius, for some Sagittarians. It can be a difficult thing, and it's an interesting time to be experiencing this, because a lot of people are experiencing it, I think. That's just what I think. We've got Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairies. Fairies of the future. Look at this gorgeous card. We're kind of moving backwards and forwards along timelines from the past to the future. But at this current point, we are carrying the ball and we're going with it. We're carrying the ball with us, moving forward. There's an ability to kind of be skipping between different timelines in this card. What's the ultimate goal here is a level of freedom. This is about a new beginning, and you are taking off on new ground, on new footing. I see it as being very much an internal development. Oh God, excuse me, developmental, evolutionary, Sagittarian journey. And with Iris coming up, handmaiden to the gods, clearing any mist of illusion, whatever. Suddenly, whoof, we get clarity, Sagittarius. On that note, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Take good care. We'll be in again for the new moon in Cancer, but really get out there in the night if you can, and bathe under this moon. It's very, I like it. I like a good big full moon, right? On that note, Sagittarius, take care. Ka kite, bye.